aggressively, and that is not Senna. That is, in fact, a lot of experience.
Yeah, this is
That's
experience.
so much experience in the bottom lane, my God.
And also, if we think about the play pattern of a Zillion combined with like a Maokai, you speed up the Maokai.
A lot of experience to be had for those two. See what happens. We dive into the Rift for game number 1.
Experience. It's actually Zeus getting it, and I feel like you sacrifice gold when you go for lane swaps. We know that's a thing, especially against the Ziggs. The plate's going to go down quick, so this is a risk. But the thought process for T1 is definitely something that Neela can do well, a lot of wave clear. So, you know, no surprise they're going to see a bit of a short swap. We'll see King and TP back up towards the top lane, and it's 2 plates going down. TP was also taken by Guma, so sometimes we see the team who swaps, the other team can deny them from getting back to the tower. With a TP, with Carrier being nearby, not even allowing that to be a thing.
Carrier can be a little bit more successful
than
what we saw last time around. Okay, let's see whether this is going to work as Moham and Lucid moving in. The Zenith Blade going to connect as the interrupt was really nice. That's going to get the flash out from Gumayushi. The Ziggs test. We do have, you know, the Ziggs purist here towards the top side of the map. And there's a lot of expectation, and Faker could be in trouble here. Seismic Shove not quite going to come through, does get the flash when it finally comes out.
Level up coming in. Guma already 6 for this grub fight. Yeah. I think the call for D+ should just be opt out of this and maybe try and set something up bot, but they're already here on the top side. I don't think they can get there in time.
Yeah, that is going to be 2 grubs taken here, as now Kingen with Meganar is going to find it! Onto Owner into the wall, he mistimed the twisted advance just a little bit, and there is the punch from Lucid to take first blood. They'll grab the second one as well as Showmaker collects the kill onto Gumayushi, and it's a disaster for T1 in the river. And but it is very, very slight, and now aiming with some spare time here on this bottom side, and it's 10.5 minutes into the game, and he is heading towards Satchel ability on this outer turret. Zeus coming down to look to defend, but I think it's a couple of punches, and Lucid will be able to take this one. Doesn't find the Vault Breaker. Oh, no. The Satchel going to be used away from the turret. Not sure about that one, as we have an Ignite going down. He walks through the minefield, and that's going to be cease and desist coming in. Can they kill him in time? Yes, is the answer to that, and Moham will go down as well.
So a lot longer. And in return, you know, obviously Ziggs, one of the best tower takers in the game, or the double dash.
Yeah, Kingen a little bit too far forward here as the teleport's coming in, and he's got Meganar coming up as well. The Apotheosis already down as Nature's Grasp just to try and get them out of here. He will be successful in doing so.
Well, and able to match it. We see the double TP coming out, so Guma's going to go bot and focus a tower. And Zeus, he's back on that weak side duty. Like, you know what, you won for 1 before, you're doing a pretty good job at it, we'll put you up to it again.
Well, I'm hoping that they move Ziggs up here. It's still, you know, you got plates for another 2 minutes as Seismic Shove not going to quite find the CC onto Zeus, but is going to be able to get the damage as Moham's making his way in. The teleport from aiming is going to get there, and it's another chain CC onto the Cassante. This time he's unable to take anyone with him as the ulti back there. This time the twisted advance was good, and Owner is able to escape death, but the turret will not. And T1 looking to try and trade it with an inner here towards the bottom side.
Right now the most, and I think they would be okay with that. But the goal lead isn't that big regardless. Both teams set up around this Herald.
Oh, Solar Flare going to connect here. No one to Twisted advance to, and there's the chain CC once more. They do get the Chrono Shift out, but Owner, can he make it out of there is the question. The answer is going to be yes. It's a big cooldown now missing though as Mega Inferno Bomb comes in onto Faker. He does flash away. Morgan now trying to stay in the fight. The AoE damage is gigantic as Kingen is coming in to clean it up. They didn't even need him. And T1's health bars are so extremely low. All of them melt in the end, and that is 4 for nothing in favor of DK.
Just decimation. The fact they take out Owner without even needing the Vial, it's a great ult leading a charge from Moham. And yes, the Zillion ult is there to save Owner, but it doesn't really change the state of the fight. It's not like Owner comes back up and says, right, time to fight. I have value from me being back alive. His ult was already down. And D+ are just quick to clean up in return, and now
it's going to be so much more valuable as well. Should be able to put on more pressure than that of the Cassante. We can see already, with the help of Shelly, Kingen going to try and take down yet another inner turret. And that charge is going to be successful. Not able to actually do anything too meaningful. Take this dragon by himself does mean that it is quite difficult for T1 to really do anything about it, especially with the vision monopoly that they do have right now. Aiming going to move in. Doesn't find the bouncing bomb onto the Cassante here, but we can see this double Yordle battle is going to be won by the Yordles into the Cassante. He does go all out as he dashes away. The satchel just to be there, make sure that aiming is going to be safe. Is it okay?
The item's still very okay, but maybe D+ just aren't okay with it.
Maybe, because, I mean, Showmaker's not going to have it anytime soon. He's still building towards some Magic Pen. Would have been nice in fighting this one as well, as there is the Solar Flare avoided by Ona, but he is still going to be a little bit worse for wear after this one.
He's not going to get there in time. There's no way. So
Nope.
that's Baron.
Well, he is running really quickly, like you were talking about, but he has to take the front door. There is a massive, no, the Mega Inferno Bomb comes down. Ona does manage to avoid that, but the Baron is still going to be taken, and now Lucid gets into the fight. The all-out into the backline as Zeus successfully gets himself out, but the Baron has already been taken. And so T1 still running for the hill, still trying to get out, and DK still looking for more. Cease and desist still in the hand of Lucid here, who might be a little bit too far forward. Will be able to back away there as the Weaver's Wall to come down. Faker possibly out of position, but is able to Valkyrie over the wall. And now with this Baron, they're going to be able to already take down the inner turret in the mid lane.
And T1, they managed to get away without losing any members, but that's about it. Low HP, Baron gone, your base is being threatened. They are going to pick up this tower, but now a TP coming in.
Yeah, going for the flank angle. Let's see whether this is going to work out. Ona is still extremely low as Gumayusi and Zeus trying to make their way in. The Blasco not quite working out there. And so instead, they're just getting back to mid lane. Mega Inferno Bomb, a lot of damage onto Ona, but he is going to be okay.
The Baron in hand, everything going right for D+ right now. And the setup was so good, you know.
That's okay.
Yeah, even got the level 11 for the second point. No.
Oh,
like,
man.
You know what? I'm living good. I'm feasting right now.
He absolutely is. Wonder, we might actually hear about the meal that Moham had, because right now it's looking like breakfast was good. That's all I'm saying. He's having a very, very good game, really seeing these engages. Weaver's Wall to come on through here. Faker actually going to be caught on the wrong side of it. Can't get over the wall there as well, as Zeus is there to protect him. Mega Inferno Bomb, a lot of damage, but could be more. The build is a little bit different. Now inner turret is going to go down. Build kind of irrelevant, to be perfectly honest, ladies and gentlemen, because D+ just playing the map so incredibly well. And Ona now looking for a last-ditch effort. Throws out the ulti here, but Kingen just going to crush his way out of there. Moham going to be thrown back. Doesn't find a Zenith Blade, really. Was aiming it at the Ghosts. But this inhibitor is going to be sieged down, and with aiming on the Ziggs, structures just don't last. So 2 inhibitors going to fall down here. It's a 4,000 gold Red Bull Baron power play as it finally ticks away. Well, actually more like 3.5k. One could be able to get some work done as Showmaker, possibly out of position, is going to try and weave as well his way out. Oh! The twisted advance, it just didn't go off in time there from Ona after the flash as well.
How did you get in the pit?
Well, yeah, this is exactly the way DK prepared it the last time around. He can sprint over there. He does definitely have the ability to run really, really fast. Mega Inferno Bomb goes down. They're trying to get the Chrono Shift out of Keria, try and use it on himself. He gets a drive-by ward, but it gets switched off instantly. And now a teleport in. All right, T1, they envision that this is going to be the game-winning or losing fight, perhaps, as Lucid is going to take down the Baron. Can they find the team fight, though? As Kingen gets dragged out, he tries to crush his way through there, but isn't going to be able to survive. So the sacrifice of the Nard just to guarantee the Baron. A Solar Flare goes down onto Gumayusi. He's thrown back through the rocks as well, but he keeps himself alive. His health bar, the shields, aiming is teleporting into the base.
What's the 50 gold?
Yeah, he just wants that 50 gold, Ox. As now Lucid going to try and continue stopping them. Aiming is just winning the game, guys. He's just winning the game. They're just stopping the backs. The teleport to come through, and it's unorthodox. But whichever way gets that 50 gold is the one that wins you the game. Really difficult moving forward. I know site selection can certainly help, but now the Ziggs is something that you have to definitely take away from D+. It's something that we've already seen that T1 have struggled to kind of execute themselves, although Humble Life Esports definitely a different opponent. There's going to be